This is the Commodities and Recycling Report, brought to you by BENLEE, the industry leader in roll-off trailers and open-top scrap trailers, as well as Raleigh and Goldsboro Metal Recycling, the leaders in North Carolina for scrap metal, cardboard, electronics, and junk cars. Today is Monday, April 6, 2015. My name is Greg Brown, President and CEO of the companies. It was a very quiet week in the markets last week. Last week, as April began, there were few, if any, trades in steel. Steel production remains near its multi-year low, which is a reason that scrap metal demand remains weak. With demand low, prices remain steady at their multi-year lows. With the strong dollar, scrap prices also remain low due to scrap metal imports continue to hit the East Coast. Related, a few weeks ago, Nucor Steel announced that their DRI plant in Louisiana, which has been offline since November, was due back online last week. It is not clear if this happened, though. As many know, DRI competes with scrap steel, therefore this will be yet another reason for depressed scrap steel prices. The number of oil drilling rigs in the U.S. after hitting a high of 1,609 in October of 2014 fell to 802 last week, which is a 50% plunge from the high, which is also keeping scrap steel prices down. On the positive side, March car sales were released last week and were up about 1% from a year ago, but a very high annualized level of 17.1 million units. The price of scrap steel for April will be established this week. With mixed dynamics we just mentioned, there may be no change in prices on average, with some grades possibly being slightly higher and other grades slightly lower. Copper had a tough week. It started the week at about $2.80 per pound and steadily declined all week, finishing to about $2.74 per pound. Aluminum had just about the same trend and declined all week, with Kitco's spot aluminum finishing just above 78 cents. Sadly, nickel prices declined all week, taking stainless steel prices down to lows not seen in years. The increase in the U.S. dollar versus the euro remains a key reason for the flood of scrap metal and finished goods coming to the U.S. The dollar strength stabilized last week and actually reversed a bit, but the flood of imported goods continues. On another subject, the March U.S. jobs report that was released last week was a very disappointing 126,000, making it the lowest since December 2013. While bad weather was one of the causes, others believe a new softening in the economy is the reason. A growth in high-wage jobs remains a major factor in the slow growth economy. Some believe the slow growth means the Fed could further delay the increase in interest rates, which is due to happen in the coming months. Of course, slow growth keeps scrap metal prices low. Our congratulations to Jay Sherwood, formerly of Schupan & Sons, for his being recognized this month by the Portage Rotary for all his great work in the community. Last week, we raised our copper prices in North Carolina, and our Raleigh prices of number one copper are now being purchased for $2.36 per pound. Prepared steel is still being purchased for $6.25 per 100 pounds. With that, we all hope all have a safe and profitable week. Tune in next week for the Commodities and Recycling Report. This is Greg Brown, and have a terrific week.